If you're watching this video, it means one of two things, and that is this Roborock unit right here either failed miserably at doing what it's meant to do, and that's clean up a house automatically, or it did a really good job, and in that case, you're going to see a sponsored message on your screen by Roborock. And actually, the latter is true. This video is sponsored by Roborock and their new Q-revo Curv Flow 2 vacuum cleaner. This has a lot of upgrades over the previous unit we have checked out in the past, so much to the point that I'm going to have to go over all these points individually and talk about why this unit is actually incredibly impressive, to the point where I'm going to be comparing it against my full-fledged, full-sized Cyclone vacuum cleaner and also my handy and trusty mop. So let's get on to the comparison and talk about why this thing sucks. Like, not metaphorically, literally sucks with 20,000 PA of pressure. So it's been about 4 years since I last checked out a robot vacuum cleaner, and in that time, things have changed a lot. This unit right here has what Roborock are calling the SpiraFlow mopping system. Now, the beauty of this is that the mopper itself is extremely wide, and it comes before the wheels, and you can quickly take it out and clean it yourself if you want to. Now, the wheels as well are very sturdy, and they will climb over a lot of things like cables and not get stuck. In fact, cleaning this thing over a few days, it has not got stuck once, which is a big improvement in the last 4 years since I last checked out a robot vacuum cleaner. Also, the mopping system being before the wheels makes it so that when it does clean up things like liquids, it doesn't leave tire tracks on the floor, and the mopping system itself has a scraper included too, which can then scrape off the dirt and things like that and not leave crap all over the floor. Since Roborock claimed with the Q-revo Curv 2 Flow that it's got a 2.5 boosted mopping pressure on this unit in particular, as well as this mop itself spinning up to 220 RPM, which, to be honest, when I put this to the test with liquids as well as at the front door, where I'm walking in with dirt all over my feet, just deliberately to test out how good the mopping system is, it actually did a really good job. It cleaned up just as well as my regular mop and bucket. I mean, the mop and bucket, always a trusty option, and this thing did pretty much the identical job. Also outside of that, with the mopping system, I decided to test it with just a regular tea spill, and again, deliberate, but it was good to see that it cleaned up the whole spill and left the floor shiny, pretty much leaving behind just the right amount of residue too. So the mopping system on this thing, mwah, chef's kiss, it's looking pretty good. Then there was the next test that I decided to run here, and that was, again, just dirt outside. So when I'm mowing the lawns or I'm doing some gardening, I'll be bringing crap into either my studio or the kitchen. And here's where I decided to test out my trusty Cyclone vacuum cleaner against the Q-revo Curv Flow 2. And I couldn't distinguish a difference between the two because neither of them left anything behind when I just spilt a bit of dirt on my carpet. Now, one thing this does do is, although it's got the hybrid mop and vacuum system, the intelligent design that they've got built into it, they're calling it the AI boom. It's got the ability to recognize carpet from tiles, and when it recognizes carpet, you can then have the option of either using a deep clean on the mop or just not using the mop at all, because it can then lift it all up 15 mil off the ground with what they're calling an innovative shield design. I mean, there's all these fancy names for it. It basically can detect whether there's carpet or not, and then you can choose if you want it to mop the carpet or not. Also, a couple of other things that this does when it's vacuuming is it really gets in close to the edges. I was shocked at how well this thing cleans edges up, where they're calling it Edge Adaptive Roller Map, but basically it just adjusts itself when it comes to an edge and it knows there's an edge there, and it can clean that edge extremely well, both on carpet and tiles. Now, another thing about it too is that it does have underneath the dual anti-tangle system, where it's got two individual rollers for the carpet and when it's vacuuming, and so it won't tangle itself with things like hair, and also other stuff that's kind of stringy that could get otherwise clogged in those old school vacuum cleaners. But of course, my Cyclone vacuum cleaner, I've had that for 9 years now, and I've never had a problem with that. So most vacuum cleaners won't have a problem with it, but this one didn't have a problem. So right now, the Q-revo is actually doing something really cool, and that's it's returned to the dock, and it's cleaning itself. Now, the self-clean mechanism is pretty straightforward. You basically add your water and then the approved list of cleaning liquids from Roborock themselves, and you're pretty much good to go. You only really have to give it some more thorough maintenance, say once a week, but really all that involves is just taking out the filter and giving it a proper rinse, which really takes only a couple of minutes. The final thing to talk about with this unit right here is the durability, and it's a pretty strong unit. But also the battery life is incredibly good. If you're thinking, well, is this going to do a big home? The answer is absolutely yes. And in fact, when you install the app, I was really impressed with how easy this thing is to get up and going. You basically just install the dock, get everything ready, scan your QR code, install the app, and then it will do the automatic mapping. Now, it did take a long time to map my place, but that said, it did do an incredibly thorough job of mapping the place pretty well, especially since there's a lot of obstacles and static objects and things that I don't want to move in my place. But also, it's got heaps of different modes. You can choose the mopping pressure versus the noise, and you can also choose the vacuuming pressure versus the noise. And you can also take advantage of its system where if you want it to do a double clean over parts of the house, it can do that. But also it's got the inbuilt technology to know when surfaces are wet. It can then go to a mopping system, even on tiles, but also if there's extra dirt and things like that, it can then change accordingly the pressure of the vacuuming system and automatically go harder on harder to clean spots. So really cool that this unit is come this far, though of course there is one thing I do worry about personally, and that is it hooking up to your Wi-Fi and having its own essentially camera on board as well as a microphone. Those are kind of things that, well, you do wonder to yourself, how much is that invading on my personal privacy and who can hear those kinds of things going on in my house? So that would be one negative point that'd be the most concern for me buying one of these vacuum cleaners. How invasive is that? But outside of that, all that camera and stuff like that is needed for the mapping, and the microphone itself is needed if you want to use things like Alexa or Google Assist. So it's got the 3 most popular voice activation assistants built into it as well, and the app is extremely easy to use, as we said before. And overall, it can definitely save you a lot of time when it comes to vacuuming, and you can set it on schedules and have it so that it's only vacuuming when, say, you're at work or you're going to be busy and you don't mind a bit of noise in the background. You can make your own schedules as well as your own zoning. So really handy, and really impressed with how far these robot units have come over the years. And of course, the best news is here when it comes to one of these types of videos, I always negotiate a discount for the Tech Yes City viewers. So if you guys are interested in the Roborock, I'll put some links in the description below where you can get this unit if you're in Australia. For some reason, they just wanted me to focus on Australia only. I said, look, a lot of the guys who watch the channel are all over the world, but they said, look, give your Aussie viewers a big discount and put the links in the description below. And I'm like, okay, product's good, and there's really a lot of positives and not a whole lot of negatives. And with that aside, guys, I'll catch you in another tech video very soon. Not a vacuuming video. And if you enjoyed this one, then be sure to hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, then let us know in the comments section down below. And with that aside, I'll catch you in another video very soon. Peace out for now. Bye.